Hi, I'm Michael from Washes. Today, everything you're about to hear has been recorded with the Universal Audio Volt 476. It's a new audio interface from the folks at UA. I bought it with my own money. They did not pay me, so I can say whatever I want in this review. We're going to explore specifically the 76 compressor, the 610 preamp in it, and talk a little bit about what those things do. But first, here's a tune. Some thoughts about the 1176 on this thing. It's really musical. The vocal setting that you're hearing right now is really warm. I would recommend adding some high EQ after recording with this thing. It can tend to skew a little bit dark. The guitar setting is really great for guitars. I tried it with both cleanish sounds and with dirty sounds, seemed to respond really well to both of them. The fast setting was really useful for the transient content in drums, but I would experiment. It can work in a range of different situations, and you can use certain settings on it for things that they are not necessarily intended to do. For instance, I ran the keyboard that you hear in this through the vocal setting. I liked it a little more squashed. So the 610 preamp on this, I really like it. I ran some white noise into one of the inputs, and what it's doing is kind of interesting. It is definitely adding some harmonic content in the mid-range. It's also kind of gently sloping about 1.5 dB on the very top end through the air band, starting at about 5K. On the low end, it's actually rolling off more like 0.5 dB around the lower mids down to around 200-ish. Found that kind of interesting, but honestly, it sort of tightens up the kick drum and the bass sound where it can tend to get a little bit flubby, or the sub can get a little bit out of hand. So, pros on this thing. One is the price. The fact that you can get the entry-level Volt for a little over $100 US and buy the flagship Volt for a little under $400 is incredible. Two, the sound quality on it is unbelievable in comparison with the Apollo, how much this device holds up. It really does sound the part of UA devices. If there is a little bit of quality loss, I sure as hell can't tell. And three, portability. I've heard some rumors in some other videos that the 476 is not bus powered, and those appear to be false to me. I have been able to power it off my laptop, off my iMac, and off my iPad Pro as well. So totally bus powered and portable. So cons on this thing. First of all, there's a mono button on top of it. It seems to only collapse input 1 and input 2. It doesn't actually affect the monitor output, which would have been helpful for mixing applications. The second con on it, the 76 compressor, all of its settings are pretty subtle. The vocal one is actually the heaviest compressed. I wish they would have put one more setting in it for like really crushing drums or that sort of thing. And the third thing is the cables that it comes with. Oddly, it only came with a USB-C to USB-A connector, which I found pretty weird, especially since they're touting this as a device to connect to your iPhone, your iPad. You would have thought they would throw in a few more dongles to use this with more devices. So what did you think about it? Did you buy a Volt? Are you considering one? Let me know in the comments. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.